Get out of here. What's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Historically Haunted VODCAST, Season 6, episode 35. We're going to episode 50 till we start Season 7. It's usually episode 40, but it's been a long fucking... I'm ready. A couple more episodes, right? Look at Brandon checking in. What's going on, Brandon? Hope everything is well with your lady's family. I know the mother had some issues last week. And also with your wife, the voting thing. I've been voting for her. Check it out, guys. Viper Paranormal. Help get Kim some votes. Brandon, much love, Brandon. Everything is going good. Viper Paranormal out of Virginia. So this week, before we jump on, I got this sent to me from some people that have been on the show before, and good friends of mine. Actually, Heather and I are going to meet them in Salem. I don't want to be. If you see us, just ignore us. Just kidding. You can say hi. But we're going to be in Salem, Massachusetts this Saturday before Heather and I drive up north to hang out with my last guest, the Boo Fighters. We're having a little barbecue shindig thing up in Augusta, Maine. But before that, we're going to go see the Radicals. Danny and Lauren Perez, whose first podcast is on All Access Network, who sponsors the show this month. Yeah, I can't talk tonight. And also my guest, Latrina Brown, is coming on, runs that network with Gwen Jones, who's watching. So this is what Danny and them sent me, and check her out.
Hey, it's Lauren and Dan.
The Radicals. Then where are we?
We are at the public house in
The haunted
Sturbridge.
public house. Like history? This place is full of history.
Oh, yeah.
So I think you like history because you're watching what?
Historically Haunted Vodcast.
So you obviously like history. Spooky history.
Yes.
That's what we are. That's what you are. You're watching Adam Began. You got it. The guy's a fucking genius. Check it out. Watch it. Every week. Come back.
Yes.
All right. We're the Radicals. Have fun.
Fucking Danny and Lauren, good people driving around in hearses, making me Ouija boards out of Connecticut coffin wood. I got two of them. I got one with me on it and a Stephen King one. So much love. Check out their podcast tomorrow. We're on to this podcast at 8 o'clock. Don't forget to go to All Access Network for their sponsorship of the month. Thomas Patrick Gormley, who sponsors my show for the year. I love it. You guys are fucking, we're all tight. So his podcast is right at 8 o'clock, diving into serial killer shit. Diving into the real shit. Danny, I just shared your opening, man. Danny, I just mentioned that the Creepy Chronicles kickoff is tomorrow. Clients of mine, Danny, their fucking business thing. I took the picture. What's that? For Stephen King's house? You know it. Red balloon. What does it say right there? What does it say? Contact Adam Began for booking. That's me, motherfuckers. So check out the Radicals, Danny and Lauren Perez. Check out they're going to have their podcast, all that shit. Actress Mary Kate, what's going on, girl? Thank you for checking in. I know you'll be going overseas permanently here in a little bit. I'm waiting for Clown Motel 3 signed by you, but I got your pictures, I got your shirt, I got your artist shirt, I got your Clown Motel shirt. Jesus Christ, I think you're more of a fan of me than I am of you. I was on this guy's show last week. What's up, Blaine? I was on your show, All Access Network, sponsors of the show. Everybody's checking in. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, my mother's in hospice care. Oh, man. No, don't be a Debbie. Dude, no, man. You're a fucking brother. You watch this show more than most people. You donate. I have a Venmo, a Cash App, and you can also send stars, guys. I appreciate any dollar I can get towards more weed and my Wi-Fi. So seriously, though, it really helps me out. Donations to the show, Brandon. You're part of the team. Me and Brandon load Annabelle up on the stage, the real Annabelle with the Warren Con. Tony Spera asked me and him personally. I'm going to get Tony on or Wade Kirby. And if I do, I want you to be the co-host, Brandon, because you know them fucking guys. So what's up? Always. Yes, of course, I know you're watching. I appreciate it. I have Latrina Brown coming on. She has been in a lot of TV shows about paranormal. She actually was in one in Maine about Repossessed, all this different stuff. But she's also a paranormal investigator herself, and she does her own stuff, runs the network. She's all over the place. And also, real quick, a shout out to let me see. Where is that? Yes. Let me see. I can't find it. All right. Beth sent me this. I had Beth Metcalf on last week, actress. She signed it. It's hard to tell from the autograph, but it's right there. And she sent me that and there it is. Her movies that she's in, Attack of the Corn Zombies and Return of the Corn Zombies, double DVD feature. She sent me that and she signed it. It's with a silver pen. It's hard to see, but I had her on as a guest a couple weeks ago. I appreciate that. And Jen Nangle, she's an actress. She sent me her DVD, her picture signed autograph to Adam Historian Ghost Huntia. And I got the movie signed. So I appreciate that. Anybody wants to send me some stuff, let me know after the show. I'll give you my address. I love my movies and autographs. I also got one from Heather's niece from her recital last week. Heather's niece does clarinet, and she goes to the University of New Hampshire. And she signed that for me. She did a thing with her big recital. She actually put it on herself with all these big clarinets. So very cool. All right. Hey, I see Gwen in there. Gwen, you want to come and talk? Uh-oh. It could be my Wi-Fi. There she
No,
is.
it's
Oh,
not.
you got a
I'm in the
kitty?
car. I got a puppy.
Is that a
Look.
dog?
Kitty.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Well, my partner in crime, Lee Triana, unfortunately has to have a day job, and she's coming. She's coming.
No, it's
But,
dude, it's cool. I've had people cancel on me. I've been on and people come on Wi-Fi. We're not in a rush. Worst to worst, we reschedule. But she's got the link. She comes on for I just don't want to go over Thomas's show, but you're good. You're good. I'm a talker, as you know.
No, I'm good. He doesn't start till 8. Lee is coming. She has to have a day job. But she messaged me. She said, "Can you go talk to Adam?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." So here I am, and I finally get to get on your show because Adam doesn't ask me to come on.
Oh, here we go. No, it's true. I've never actually really had you on. I've been on a couple shows you've helped produce, but you've never really been on mine.
Yeah,
so well, before Latrina does come on. Before Latrina does come on, I want to ask you, Gwen, how did you get started in all this paranormal stuff and radio stuff and talk podcast? How do you just your thing?
I will. It's my thing, but I tell you what, I was little. I grew up in the South. I'm from South Carolina. That's where I'm at right now. And when I was little, I would just see things, hear things. Stuff would happen, and being from the South in the Bible Belt, stuff would just happen, and I would know it. And something intense happened one time, and my mom told me. She said, "Okay, you can't tell anybody." And honestly, she said it in such a way that it stuck with me forever. And let's say a handful of years ago, I just said, "You know what? I don't care anymore. I'm at the point in my life where I'm going to be me. I'm going to do what I do, and I'm going to feel better." And you know what? I'll tell you what, it was life-changing. I am who I'm supposed to be now. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And I don't talk about my little gifts and stuff much, but what I do, most of my stuff is for the network, which I love. And Lee and I have been doing it almost 2 years now. She's the CEO, and I produce all because we have, I think, 24 now. So it's a lot. I love it. And I was asking you to come on one time, but I know you have your own situation, but that's okay because we love Adam.
I believe, help with was it the Salem Con where you did the chat on stage with me, or was that Salem, right?
Yeah, we did. We absolutely did. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking, was that Connecticut? Was that Salem? No, that was at university, Salem State University. I'm like right on the fucking.
Yeah, it absolutely was. But yeah, and then like I said, Lee and I are best friends. We say chosen sisters because that's how close we are. Also, Matt's in the group with us.
You guys kind of like grew up together.
No, we didn't. Funny enough, until we got older, we didn't. I knew her mom because I was a paramedic for all those years until I had to retire.
No shit.
But Lee and I, so like I said, a handful of years ago, I decided that I didn't care. And once that happened, about what people thought, and then accepted, all this, I actually took a class of Lee and Matt's, and then we've been thick as thieves all since. And it's like I've been around forever, and this is where I'm supposed to be. But yeah,
there's nothing wrong with being a good person, but when you stop going and giving more than you're getting back, or whatever, you start opening other doors in your life. I think I don't know if it's God, I don't know if it's just whatever, but I tell you, it's not that you don't give a shit. It's just that you don't put people before you that don't deserve it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I mean.
Well. My thing is, you know what? I am into paranormal. I do the podcasting. Like I said, I produce all the shows, and it's great. Lee's my ride or die. She's my ride or die, and so is Matt, of course. But yeah, we are. We're a little group, and of course, Blaine's our boy. He's like a brother. Yes, hey Blaine, I know, I love him. I can't see everybody. Oh yeah, I can't see everybody. I apologize.
Sent me some stickers. Brandon says hi. Thomas ain't in yet, but Danny Perez said hi. You saw that. So his show starts tomorrow, Creepy Chronicles. We've been on Danny to do a podcast for years now. So
I have been begging them. But yeah, they're coming tomorrow night, Creepy Chronicles. Thomas is on with Profiled at 8 o'clock, which is in about, 50 minutes? Yep. Then after. Yep. But we've got so many folks.
Nate does the paranormal debunking. You get Thomas who does the serial killers. Danny and Lauren almost do all of it. They're kind of into UFOs, and usually they're into memorabilia. So they're very much.
And I'm actually the co-host for Nathaniel's show. So we that's my relaxing day where I get to go and do my thing and have fun. Now I am on Family Spirit.
I don't know if working with Nate is relaxing, but
I love Nate. We mesh together good. We do good now. I am on Monday and Tuesday nights with Blaine and Lee for Family Spirit and Encrypted Nation. I do that too, and of course, you see me all kinds of places. But we have so many wonderful shows. We have Raven, we have Chris Brown that do theirs.
Monday. I was a guest this past Monday, guys. Check out
Chris
Brown. For those of you watching Chris Brown, I have him on the show. He's a friend of mine in Maine. I've known him. We used to sing in the same band for a little bit. And he did a show with Raven, who I just met this year. Check out that podcast, guys. It's on my page. Check it out. The replay. What's up, Linda? Checking in from Seattle. Hope you're doing good. What's up, girl? Kristen Marie says, hello, Kristen Marie, photographer.
Hey.
You know her. Yep.
Yeah. You're going to be on Jeremy. Yeah, you're going to be on Jeremy Cotter's show next week because we're getting your stuff together for the ad. Yes.
I was coming back and he's like, I need pictures and I need. I go, oh fuck, I got to start writing this shit down because my memory's fading. I'm like, I forgot I was on another podcast. I usually gas a lot. And you know what's funny?
Yeah.
I've been up here I'm actually in between jobs. I'm starting a new job for way more money next week. A cleaning service up here in Northern Maine. And I'm taking a week off vacation, so I brought Heather up here because I live 3 hours north. I thought I was alone like I always am, and she's in there crinkling chips, and I thought I almost shit my pants thinking there was a ghost, but I forgot Heather's on the couch. I almost feel like a little girl right now live on TV with 8 people watching, so yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Jeremy, I got your stuff. I still got your stuff for Jeremy. I'm going to forward it over to him after I get home.
I tell you, as much as I love being alone and doing my thing, I could use a fucking someone like you're definitely behind the scenes.
Well,
between setting up,
I'll put it out there.
I know it's not easy. I know. So what's the name?
I'll put it out there.
What's the name of this little guy that's looking at me?
His name is Rinaldi. We call him Riri. He's very old. He's 14 years old. He's missing a lot of it. He's precious. And you see how he rides with me in the car.
Chihuahua or what is that's
He's a Chiweenie. He's part Chihuahua, part of the weenie dog, the Dachshund.
Oh, no shit.
He's adorable. Look at him.
Oh my God. I tell you, I mean, as much as I love people, I love 2 things more than people. That's dead people like ghosts and animals. I tell you, those are my go-tos. That's cool. 14, huh? Wow.
He's old.
No shit.
He's absolutely. And we'd love for him to travel. We would love for him to be able to travel with us, like Litriana and Matt's dogs, my little nieces. They travel with us everywhere, but he can't. He's just a little too fragile. Yeah, we tried, and he ended up overdoing it, and he wasn't feeling good. So he stays with my mom and dad while I travel and stuff.
Here's another
he's
one.
My baby.
Here's a great one that was just on the show as well. Monday night right before me, Miss Samai Elderith. In Connecticut. What's up, Samaya? You just had a show, right? Or you're going to a show next weekend? I saw something you shared recently. I forget now, but please share. And it was yes, absolutely. I'm checking in. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are all checking in. Please share. Please, you guys got any questions before Latrina comes on? We're talking to Gwen. I get some questions. You get any from me or her? Hit us up. Let me see.
Yeah.
So I got to ask you too, Gwen, while I get you on as a guest.
Yeah.
What's your favorite location? I mean, you must travel outside of Carolina. Have you been to like East Coast? You've been to Salem yet? You've been to New Orleans?
I'm going to New Orleans. I've never been and investigated in New Orleans, but so I'm going to that one this year. I'm going to the Paracon. But last year, I actually filmed a documentary going from Wisconsin to South Carolina. I haven't gotten it out yet. Just hadn't had the time, to be real with you. But I traveled a lot. My favorite place, and I'm going to say this and put it out there, my favorite place is Broadhead Manor in Broadhead, Wisconsin. I'm actually going there in
what state runs that? I've heard
Bill Walter.
Bill
Walter.
Yeah,
he is awesome. I love him.
That place, from what I hear, he saved that place in a lot of ways.
He did. He's actually redoing some now. He's finishing up the floors, and the gym and everything. But that is my favorite place. It has a little bit of everything, and it is just wonderful. And he's like a big teddy bear. I love him. Yep, I love it there. That's my.
Wow.
I've probably been there in about 8, maybe 8 or 9 times. I know it's at least 8, because we started there before we went on our on the documentary, and then we would end up there for this, that, and the other. And I'm like I said, I'm going back. I'm flying up just for the Bearded Brothers Brawl. I always say that wrong, but Nathaniel's going, Morgan's going. I can't remember who all else is going, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be.
Thomas must be Ohio's somewhat close to fucking Wisconsin, closer than you are, I would think.
He's in Ohio. Yeah, but he's in Thomas is in Ohio now, but he did come to visit. He came through visiting, but he is closer. But yeah, that is my absolute favorite place as of right now. I love it. I love it, and the person that owns it, he's cool, and it's nice. I love it.
It's as much as I love like Amityville and Conjuring and Lizzie Borden, it's nice to support the guys that aren't really known to try to get them not so much known, but just give them help to rebuild. A lot of this money goes into rebuilding these houses, guys. It doesn't go into the guy's Lincoln or limo or pool house.
Oh, no.
A lot of these places go into fixing up the homes and keeping them on the historic list and shit like that. Okay,
this is an old school, so it's honestly he's putting so much work into it. A lot of people know him. They've had people film there. I can't tell all of it. I don't know. I just but it's awesome.
Movie there, I bet that'd be kind of cool. I think it's 1860 something. If I remember, it was 1868 or 86 or something. It's 18.
Well, this is an old school. So I can't remember when they retired it, but it's an old school and it is awesome. So if you ever get a chance to go and he's having an event, go. It is wonderful. I promise.
Big support. Good people. Every penny's worth it. I definitely get check it out. I see pictures. It's beautifully done on the inside.
It is.
Before we get our guests coming on, we still got plenty of time, but I want to ask you this. You know me, I'm a big Stephen King guy. Give me your favorite Stephen King book and or movie. You got to have one of the other or both.
Oh my goodness, I like them all. My brother used to read them, and they're like 9 and 10 years older than me. So when I was little, I grew up listening. Oh,
that's cool. That's cool.
I am trying to think. I think maybe what's the one where, and I may have this wrong, where they get really skinny?
Thinner.
Yes. I for some reason that one is the one that pops in my head.
The gypsies, he hits the gypsy's wife, and they put a curse on him to lose weight. And he's a big fat dude, and he's eating food, and he's losing weight. And the diet's working. He's like, you see a diet, and he's eating lemon meringue pie and shit.
Yeah, but I don't know what. Maybe it's the gypsy part. Maybe it's just that kind of stuff that we're all into in the first place. But that is the one that sticks in my head. That is, and he,
people stick to It and Pet Sematary, which the big ones are great. Don't get me wrong, I love Pet Sematary and It too, but the ones that no one really talks about are really like Thomas Patrick loves fucking Salem's Lot. He talks about Salem's Lot. So
I do like that one also.
Thinner's good though. No one really says Thinner, and he actually wrote that underneath Richard Bachman when he did the side name. So it's still Stephen King. It's just Richard. Yeah, it was his Richard Bachman name that he tried to hide from people. He's weird too, man. I met him. He's a weird fuck too. I mean, we're all weird, but to write the books he writes. So that's cool.
You just think about it. He's gotten weird, but you know what? He's made all this money and done all this. I mean, we all love his work. So that's
you come to Maine, you can take my historical tours. I go to where Thinner was filmed, the bar and everything, the beach, the carnival. That's all in Belfast, Maine. I actually brought Danny and Lauren there. Danny and Lauren have taken 3 of my tours. I saw
that.
Have you been to Maine or New England? You been to Salem, Mass?
I've been to Salem. I was there last the Salem Con. That's where we. But this year, yep, I want to go to the Maine Paracon, HorrorCon. I can't remember the whole, but the main one. I am. There you go. I am trying my best to try to get there. So hopefully you guys will see me there. I don't want to. I do. I've never been there. That's one of the places I've never been. Guess who?
Last year Annabelle headlined it. Guess who's headlining it this year? This fucking guy, Danny and Lauren Perez. Danny, best tour ever. Danny, you've taken 3 of my tours. I fucking love Danny. He comes up. He got me the umbrella that was used in Nosferatu, which is Stephen King's son's show. I got it in my here somewhere. And then he gives me all this money and takes me out and me and Heather to eat just so I could take him to Stephen King's house in a couple of places and shit in Maine. We went to Sight the Thinner. Good. Another headlining this year, guys. Their first podcast tomorrow night, 8:00. Gwen.
Yes. 8 Eastern. 8 Eastern. Mm-hmm.
I'll be sharing it. And
be awesome.
They'll be there with their hearse. They'll be there headlining, and they'll have the Museum of Wonders headlining the Maine Augusta Con. I was there last year, and Danny and them were there. I was right next to them with their hearse. 6,245 people in 2 days. That's right. Over 6,000 people. I know Jeff that runs it. It's the real deal. So Guys, got to go. Gwen, you got to go. I know Johnny Zaffis is going again.
Yeah.
So, some good people.
I'm trying to get up there. Yeah, I am trying to get there. I want to, and I'm gonna have so many of my podcasters there. I love to go and support them. So you guys,
Nate,
if you see me,
Nate's going. Nate's going.
I know.
Hello, Bill. Bill says hello, guys. Bill, I believe he's from Connecticut. Bill Beckemeyer Jr.
I've met him too. Yes.
Somebody says theater is great, but I'm a bigger fan of the language. That was filmed in Maine too, with the Bangor Airport, when Stephen King's at the fucking painted table and all that shit. All the airplane. That's all at the Bangor Airport, right by his house. I'll take
really.
I'll take you, somebody. You know what's up. Come on up.
That's
Henry
cool.
Lee. He owns a haunted liquoring jail, I believe. Nick, right? Liquoring in Florida. Is that it, Henry? Good evening.
Cool.
Former guest. He's got a haunted jail, Gwen. We can go there and do a little thing. So I got to ask
that.
It sounds like you're up to travel then. I asked my guest, are you up to go around to do
I travel as much as possible. That's my happy place. Yeah.
I told Heather, I go, the road trip's great, but it's the cemeteries you see on the way, or the biggest ball of yarn, or that decrepit building, or that mill. It's the things you see on the way. And I go, oh, fuck, stop, pull over, quick selfie.
Exactly. I love it. And we were on the road last year. Sorry, guys. Motorcycles. It's warm here. Everybody's out, and we're warm here. Last year when we were traveling, we saw some odd stuff, beautiful stuff. We camped at the campgrounds a lot, and there's a lot of good ones. We picked the good ones, and I'll be real with you. We camped so much. I'll be real with you. I don't want to camp anymore right now, but I would to get to go do something like that again. It was just awesome. But yeah, it is the little stuff. We would see these little restaurants and little cafes, and then you would see like a little markets and stuff. And man, it was cool. It was very cool. I can't wait to get back on the road. I love the mom
places because they give it their all. They're like, we're known for our rhubarb strawberry pie or something. Well, give me a slice then or something.
There you go.
Well, that's what life's about. What's up, Betsy Williams? Rolling with the searchers. Check. You do still, Betsy. I haven't talked to you in a long time. We used to talk all the time. Do you still hang out with Josh and them? Do you still do the searchers thing? Question. I don't even know if Pittman still does that, but so Gwen, where do you see yourself this year? You see yourself having possibly your own podcast, writing a book, doing more tours and conventions?
Well, I'm definitely going to be out there at a lot of Paracons and that type of stuff. Books. I have 3 books that I know I want to write. I just got to get the time. I got a documentary that's in the can that's got to be worked out. I had my own podcast, but I'll be real with you. I co-host with Nathan, and then I'm with Letriana and Blaine. But as far as having my own right now, I just honestly, if I pop in like some Sunday afternoon before Sean, he backs me up when I can't like be there. But sometimes, you know what, if I pop in and say, hey, just everybody come join me and chat, that's the kind of podcast I would like right now. Just when I have an hour, just say, hey, come talk, everybody. I would love to do that, because that is fun. That is fun. But as far as a structured one right now, I don't have time to do my own right now. Not just me. I don't.
Gwen
and I a little busy.
Gwen and I investigated Eloise together last year. Eloise?
Eloise, yes. I forgot about that. I can't. Y'all, I'm so sorry, but I'm in my phone, and it's about that big. I can't see it.
I know. You're not really prepared, which I don't mind. Everybody brings on their, my podcast. People bring on their podcast. People come on their phone. It's not scripted, so I want it to be real. As long as you can see me and you can hear me, I'm fucking good. Man of the hour, the sponsor, the man, Mr. Madruna himself, Thomas Patrick, the shaman. He'll be live in about a half hour.
I'll be seeing him in a few minutes.
You'll be talking.
I got to get home in a few minutes too.
If she can't jump on, legit, we'll reschedule it. Don't feel bad. I'm a talker. I get shit to talk about. I'm not worried about it.
No, I will come on and do me and you one night though when I'm prepared. That'll be cool. But no, I'm gonna be with you. I may start cruising that way in just a minute, but I'm only about 10 minutes from home, so I'm good.
Well, okay.
So Thomas, I'm not gonna be there at 7:30. I'll be there a little bit after that, but I'm prepared.
Is your other boy, Mr. Cotton? Jeremy and his old lady there. They've been through a lot of community. We saw them last year. Good guy. Big part of the scene. Love you both, Thomas. You're the best, dude. Thomas came up to me a couple times for us with the supper and the whole nine, and him and Charles gave me my first speaking opportunity 3 or 4 years ago. I look at the poster. Check it out. I don't know if you look at the poster. I signed it, and me and all the speakers. I have the great Kreskin there who passed away. Rest in peace. My first time speaking with Nate. It was me and Nate on the stage, and
that would have been fun.
Just like with the podcast, we don't do this to be the next fucking Joe Rogan, which would be fine. I don't know, get me wrong, but I do this just to kind of like do something during the week. It's fun. I get to meet people, talk shit, and why not, right? I mean, if you're not having fun, why do it? You know, right?
Exactly.
You work your ass off.
We all. I do. I'll be real with you. I'm gonna drive and talk, which we can do that. That's fine.
Please be safe.
You know how I do it? I am. I put my heart and soul into it. I'll be real with you. Everybody can tell you we're like family. If you're on the network, you are absolutely part of the family, and we look after each other. If we have a last minute cancellation, which stuff does happen, we'll go on each other's shows. We share. We back each other up. That's what I like about it. We are a little bitty family. Well, not so little anymore, honestly, but yeah.
I'm looking. I'm like, Danny's got a show. Jeremy's got a show. I'm like, oh, Thomas, Danny, and Lauren Thomas, Danny, and Lauren, and fucking Jeremy Potter have all gotten podcasts within the last 2 months.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah. So
yeah. We do. We have.
Don't look at the phone. Do not look at the phone. I'll read the comments to you, please. Jeremy Potter
I'm good.
Okay, Jeremy Carter says Gwen is the best. Somebody says you guys are really great. Just the heart.
Thank you. Yeah, she was cool. I enjoyed. We're gonna have her back.
Yes, somebody's coming on my show in about 2 weeks. Somebody help me out. 3 weeks. Yes, I have an actress next week. I forget who, and then it's Samara. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. That's why we get calendars, right, Gwen? So I get notebooks full of shit.
My calendar is full, and I have to write it down old school because the phone, I have so much other stuff to do too that it gets confusing. So I keep my podcast stuff on a written calendar, old school, and it works for me. So I think that's
do a tiny bit on the laptop, but in case the power goes out, I want the old school pen and paper. And it's funny you say that. I got pens and papers. I try to. I lose them a lot.
I knew you did. I remembered that, and I was like, "Yep, he understands it." I love the computer. Basically, I'll be real with you. I use my computer just for the podcast, and I do everything, including the ads, on my phone. So I go through phones quickly.
Really?
I make all the ads. I do everything on the phone except the actual podcast I do on my computer.
Really? I would think the ads would be easier on your laptop to just fuck around and beep, 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 or your computer. You do that on your phone? No shit.
On the phone. I do, because when I bought a computer, and then all of a sudden, here's the podcast network. Lee starts it and says, "Hey, won't you produce?" And I was like, "Okay," and we blew up. And I don't have a gaming computer that'll do everything. But I'll be real with you, with me being in the road and doing other stuff, I do all my ads and every single thing on the phone except the actual podcast.
That's more convenient if you're in the bathroom, if you're in the break room, if you're in your car real quick at a stop sign, you can blah, 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 blah. You can share. That's true. Well, no, you're right. It's just like you said, though, after a while, phones don't have fans like computers. After a while, phones will shit the bed. You're like, fuck, all right, new phone.
Yeah. Well, that's why I don't have the most expensive one, because they would be like, "Why are you going through a phone every so many months?" But the ones I have, I'll be real with you. A lot of people complain about Moto phones, but I have one that's called Moto Power. The battery lasts longer and it charges quicker, and so and it honestly, it does everything I need it to do. So
that's all you really
and it does. Really. Yeah. Well, that's one. Yeah. So I just, you know what, I go through phones like crazy, but that's okay because they don't cost a whole lot. So I know how to work it.
And you're on a podcast on a phone right now. You don't even use your fucking laptop now. You're on a phone, and it's working. It looks crystal clear. Honestly, dude, you've only maybe twice, maybe kind of like Wi-Fi'd out, which I thought was me. But other than that, you've been crystal clear. So.
That's great. And I am actually on the road. And I'm going over the lake. You guys may be able to see when I go.
Oh, you're in Carolina or South Carolina?
I am. I'm going over the bridge between Greenwood and Lawrence, South Carolina. You may be able. There you go. I don't know if you can see over the bridge.
Cheers. Yeah, I do. Cheers. Yeah. What is it? About 65, 85 degrees there?
It is 81 right now, but it was about 86 today or 87 today. It's beautiful.
We had a high of 43 in Maine with fucking snow last night.
Oh, you're still getting. Oh my goodness!
Well, I live. If you know where Maine or not, like you said, you've been a little bit, but I mean, I live past Bangor. I live by the Appalachian Trail, by Moosehead Lake, Mount Katahdin.
Oh wow!
I live by this place called Elephant Mountain where this plane crashed in 1948. And 8 fucking pilots died, and the plane's still there, Gwen. You go out there for free, and you go out, and there's lodges in the trees, fuel line, there's fucking tires here. They got a big gravestone of the people that died there. The whole hull's there, but it's a hike. You got to drive down a logging road for about a half hour. I took Gene there once, but
that is wow. Yeah. Now I haven't been to Maine, but last year I spent a lot of time in Wisconsin, up on the. I was at the Mohican Reservation, and it's beautiful and it's peaceful there. Yeah. Yeah. And
so
matter of fact, I'm gonna put this out there.
I thought you went to Augusta.
No, I was.
You're coming this year. This year,
I am trying to come this year. Yeah. I'll put it out there too. I'm gonna shamelessly plug my tribe, my Native American tribe that I'm a member of, and Lee and Matt and Blaine also. Is our powwow is May the 2nd in Pickens, South Carolina. For any of you that are close or whatever, please. It's going to be great. We do it every year, and I am so looking forward to it. And yeah, I didn't know till a couple of years ago that I actually truly had Native American. I did a DNA test, and I found out that there have been rumors. You know how family, but it actually is. And so now we are a little tribe inside a tribe, which is kind of cute. But it's gonna be fun. Oh man, if you've never gone, go to one.
Oh man,
the real powwow. Yeah.
I thought a bucket
list. The drums are. You need to go to one. Those drums. Last year, I'll be real with you. I was it was overwhelming when I first heard the drum. The guys there on this big drum, and they have like a drum. I call them a drum team, but they are awesome. And it's not just one. I mean, there's plenty of them out there, but this one in particular, I'm gonna be real with you. They were awesome. I got caught up in the rhythm and stuff, and it was just wonderful. I'm not joking. It was great.
We're talking music before there were studios. This is real. Like they took deer skin and put it over these bongos things, and they would drum tribally for mating, for rituals, for pre-war, for different seasons, for gods. I mean, it's real shit, native stuff. That's amazing, Gwen. Wow. Yeah, very cool.
It is. I can't, and I've tried to embrace as much as possible since I found out for sure. And of course, with Lee, Matt, and Blaine, I say their names all the time, but they're my people down here. And Blaine's coming up from Alabama, and he's gotten over his sickness and his treatments and stuff, so he's going to be able to come. And yay! Yeah, so that's awesome. But yeah, it's cool, and it's beautiful here. You can see the sun and the woods.
I'll say if I ever come down there, I know who to message. I've done the Virginia thing. I've gone as far as Virginia for St. Albans Asylum and stuff, but North Carolina is a little below that. But if I ever come to that neck of the woods, I might have to call you up. Sounds pretty beautiful.
You need to let us know. It is, and I'll be real with you. It's we nowhere's perfect. I don't care where you live. Nowhere's perfect. But I gotta say, we have, even though we have bipolar weather, I think everybody does. I mean, one day it's sunny, the next day it's like 20, 30, 40, but it is what it is, man. But yeah, I don't know, it's nice. We do, but it's more, I laughingly said this last year. I laughingly said, hey, when I get snow, it's like slushy, because you get it in the morning, it's gorgeous. By the time people get out and the sun comes out, normally it doesn't stay on the road or the yards and stuff very, very often. But then I was traveling up to Wisconsin to go to Broadhead Manor for Bill's birthday party, the man who owns it. And I traveled up there, and I said, I'm still there. Okay, I blinked for a minute. I said, how cool would it be if it snowed while I was up here? And then you know what? I stayed at the hotel the night before, and I woke up in the middle of the night and it had snowed. Like real snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I got to see real snow in Wisconsin, and it was cool.
Ed Gein territory.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we typically go an hour, so I got about 15 minutes. How about I let you go? I don't want you to rush. Go ahead. I'll stay live for a good 5 or 10 if she jumps on, and let's just reschedule for this summer, maybe on a Saturday night or something where we can have fun. It's my podcast. I can do it on a fucking day I want. So we'll do it on a Saturday. Exactly. I'd love to get to talk to her. Shit happens. No disrespect. She sponsored the show. I got her back. So
yeah. And she knew I had her back. But guys, hey, watch Adam every week. Watch all of our stuff. And one day, maybe, Because, you know, I know somebody that could produce for him. Maybe he would come to us. What you think?
And then if I get Latrina on, you could be my guest co-host, and us three will talk, and we'll just shoot the shit.
That would be awesome, man. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, her day job just, I guess it kept her a little longer than she thought.
It wasn't malicious. I've had people that do it, and then the next thing you know, it's like, I'm like, are they fucking me over on purpose? I'm not going to name names, but we're good. We're good. She's watching the show. She sends me her people. We got Thomas coming up at 8 o'clock. She's going to go get ready for Thomas. Check it out. As well as Danny's podcast. And this is all where, Gwen? This is all Access Network, right?
All Access Network Television. Yes, that's right.
Check them out. This chick here runs. She's the wizard behind the curtain. Pay no attention to that Gwen behind the curtain. So, Nate Ello and of course Morgan, they're my people too, and I think Samai could have her own little Enchantress podcast if she wanted. So, I'm just putting that out there. So anyway, guys, go. Gwen's a busy chick. Gwen, go do your thing. We'll talk soon with Latrina. I'm gonna probably stay another 5 minutes just to wrap up. But much love to you and the little man, Mr. 14-year-old. And man, Thomas and Danny, my people. Thomas is on at 8, guys. Check him out. And much love. We'll talk soon.
Bye, hon. See you later.
Bye. Have a great night. Bye-bye. All right. Well, there. Not a big deal. Shit happens, man. I've had people cancel on me last minute, and as you guys know, I'm a talker. If you guys have any questions for me, I should ask her if she had a question for me. Not a big deal. I wanted her to go. Ask me a question. I say, why do you talk so much? Why are you a weirdo? You guys see the pictures I get? At the beginning of the show, I mentioned it. Beth Metcalf, actress. A lot of her movies are on Tubi. She signed that for me. Jennifer Nangle sent me that. I got Heather's niece who does clarinet and made her own symphony orchestra at the the Dover University of New Hampshire in Dover, New Hampshire. She did her own recital. She literally did the whole thing like an orchestra, whatever we would call it like that. She didn't do that, but you know what I mean, like a maitre d' would do or whatever. Great show. I mean, I love all types of music. You know me, I love my metal and stuff. I love my Yellow Wolf. I know Heather loves Yella. I'm her boyfriend, but Yella's her man, I suppose. All right, I got a question for you guys. Anybody in chat? You guys watch Derry? Any of you guys watch Derry with Stephen King's new film with Zip Any Lies? What do you guys think of Derry, man? Season 2 comes out soon. I can't wait. Looks pretty fucking wild. He. Oh, she is watching that. Yeah. Well, you know what? Whatever. Actually, she's gonna fucking hate this. 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 There's Heather. Hi, Heather. I brought Heather up to my house this weekend, guys. I had the week off. Like I said, I kind of quit the gig. Yeah. Lovely Derry. Yes, Derry. Derry rocks, Danny. You know what's up. First season was awesome. Thomas Patrick says they're all there. Thomas is on next, guys. This fucking guy here. Long story short, I needed help with some shit. And he basically sponsored my show for the year so I can go get a truck. And this truck that I get, you guys want to see the truck that I get? This dude I bought off of this guy who got it impounded and stuff. He runs an impound lot. And he says, I got something for your tours you'd like. He goes, yeah. He's like, the cops released it to me. I go, oh, yeah. He goes, yeah. He goes, the guy killed himself in it. And he goes, if you want it, you can have it. Everything's in it. The guy's ID, his hat, his Red Sox hat, his glasses, his driver's license, all his paperwork, and the blood stain on the back that Heather scrubbed, I believe, for 2 days. That's my baby right there. That's my Toyota Sequoia. That's my I do tours in that. That's the thing I want to take Danny on when he comes back up for his 4th tour. Because Danny's going to see where Stephen King grew up and where he went to high school and where Stephen King taught at a church, a Methodist church in Durham, Maine. He lived right next door. He was there as a member there with his parents, and they would sit or his mom, rather, his dad bailed on him. But his mom and his brother would sit in the pews and stuff, but he had actually got his license to preach there. And it's the oldest Methodist church that still has meetings in it in New England. Okay. And Stephen King taught there, preached there, or whatever I should say, attended there. And it's literally right next door to his childhood home. And I know where that is. So, and right down the road from where he lived is a pond. And the pond is where he had a leech on him as a kid and inspired the leech scene in Stand By Me. And that's no shit. You can go look that up. Castle Rock's great. Ain't it, Danny? I've been to the downtown. That's Orange, Massachusetts. It's way almost by you. And on the way to go see Acid Witch play live, one of my favorite bands. I had the lead singer on. We stopped there. We stopped at the church. There's a pepperoni pizza place there. And it says Castle Rock Pizza. Do I have it on my list? I bet you I do. Check this fucking shit out. Where is it? Oh, where's the Castle Rock Pizza? I got it somewhere. I'm not prepared. But it says Castle Rock Pizza, and it's it's the pizza place in Orange, Massachusetts, where they got pizza for the show. But it's it's like an Orange House of Pizza is what it's called, but it says Castle Rock on it, so fuck off. I can't find it. Derry was pretty good. Yes, Derry was dope. The Thomas, nice. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I know my info, and I know where to go with things. Great show. Thanks, Blaine. Just look at 20 minutes, man. If you guys want to watch, I can go. I want to go till about 7:55. I want to give Thomas his space. Latrina could jump on, so we'll wait. And I'm a fucking talker, so let me see. Maybe I can find that pizza thing. I could have swore it was right here. But it's... I could have swore it was right here. It's just like a little sign that says Castle Rock Pizza, but it's fucking... What you say Castle Rock is... check this out. Look what I got signed from Danny. Danny took my tour, right? This is this little kid that meets Stephen King. Danny's the Radicals. Danny and Thomas are probably two of the people that, in Samai, honestly, that messaged me and talked to me in person and shit in real life. And Danny comes up in person, taking 3 of my tours. And Danny threw this in his other books over Stephen King's fence in Bangor, Maine. That's no shit. Danny, am I lying? I got your other books here, Danny, too. And it's there. My room's a fucking side right here. This one, right, Danny? Didn't we throw that over Stephen King's gate? I threw Dustin Grammer's books over too. But his gate in Bangor, Maine, where I've seen him before, and I've seen his wife Tabitha King. Danny puts it in a bag and he signs it and he throws it right over the fucking thing into the driveway. That was pretty wild. But Danny, man, we've been to some places. The Pet Cemetery House, right? I took you to that. I took you to the couch where Hannibal Hamlin died on, right? Al Brady got shot, the whole 9. So that was fun. This is the umbrella Danny got me. So the Nosferatu series by Joe Hill. Joe Hillstrom King is his real name, but his art name is Joe Hill, or his author name rather. Then he gets this from a place in Rhode Island that sell props and shit. And this is the umbrella that Maggie in Nosferatu used. It's kind of beat up. I want to rewatch the season and try to match up the colors. So Danny gave me that as part of one of my tour payment things that he didn't have. It was like a bonus. Pretty wild. Yep. All right. Let me think. Okay. Nate, what's up, man? We're usually ringing. We're talking about you. Gwen was on. We're talking about your show. Talking about how you guys are possibly going to New Hampshire, but you guys are going to go to Broadhead in Wisconsin. All this different stuff. What's up, Blaine? Oh, Blaine's saying hi to you, I think. Blaine's saying great show to me. Let me think. So, yeah. I'm trying to think what's news coming up. I went to Bob's Sugar House today, a place in Dover, Foxcroft. The guy makes his own sugar right from the back. He's been doing this for literally like 72 years, since he was 10 or something like that, his wife said. We got a bunch of sugar treats, a bunch of like different sugar maple candies and syrup and different shit. Bob's Sugar House. He's going to sponsor the show at some point. That's in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. Gives you kind of a hint where I almost live by, but Heather's going to join. That's pretty cool. Oh, man. You don't mind this hand. Heather got me some cool shit for Christmas, too, that I don't know if I told you or not. These 3D printed shit. I'm trying to figure out sure where my room is. I got this stuff set up, but if you look, there's a Frankie's. There's them. And then she gave me like Jason's. I got those there. I have some ones that I've had up top. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do. Is Heather taking a hit? That's literally Heather. She's lost like 180 pounds in like 5 months.
Lost 180 pounds.
Something like that.
Oh my God.
What was it? Like 130 or something? Probably getting in trouble saying that. I don't know what else to say. So, man, you guys got any questions for me? I'm trying to think, what do we got lined up this year? We're going to Saturday to Salem, Massachusetts to hang out with Danny and Lauren. I don't think I'm going to take a tour. I could show them some places. But then we're going to come back to Maine and go hang out with the Boo, B-O-O, the Boo Fighters. The Boo Fighters hired me to lead paranormal investigations. We actually recently went to the oldest wooden fort in America, still active fort that's actually there. It's in Augusta. Help me out. What's the name of the fort in Augusta? Fort Western. Fort Western, Western. It's right on the Kennebec River in Augusta, Maine. It's the oldest wooden fort in America, built in 1754 by the British. We weren't American until 1776. This was owned by Britain. We're owned by the king and shit. So this fucking place was built by the British. Check that out. So many people fucking died there, right? A cop gets shot there, the whole nine. So you look fantastic, Heather. XOXO, Thomas says. Thomas Patrick's the man. Much love from the fucking shaman. Guys, this guy's helped me out in more ways than you can imagine, between talking to me, send me a couple bucks to sponsor the show, sponsoring the show, coming on to talk, coming out, bring me a supper. He's a good shit, and I appreciate him and Woodrune and everything they've done for me. The convention with Paracon in Connecticut coming up, Paracon in Salem. He's going to be everywhere. He's going to be in New Orleans, I think, coming up, right, Thomas? Gettysburg, you're all over the fucking place. Doing a podcast now, doing that, the serial killer knowledge. As you know, I've been to H.H. Holmes' childhood home in New Hampshire. I'm going to bring you sometime, Gilmington. I got a brick from the foundation with some Palo Santo on it. So hopefully things take off. We're doing that with Danny. We're going to do it with the Booth Fighters. We've also done this place called the Governor's Mansion in Augusta, Maine. Augusta is the capital of Maine. And check this out. It was built in 1925 for the governor. I forget his name off the top of my head. But they have tunnels in the basement where it's dirt floor and there's like rock wall. They had Japanese servants there during World War II. And they hid the Japanese servants down there in the tunnels so they wouldn't get taken. And 2 of them got electrocuted and died. The tunnels go to the river to take people back and forth from ships that they kidnapped and shit, right? What the fuck? They have a theater in there. They have a place where the guy would sit and watch movies and shit, like a little playhouse. And it was, after all that shit happened in World War II, it was sold to the Catholic Church. And 2 or 3 priests died there. And that's fucking wild as it is. The side wallpaper is like carpet. It's like you touch it, it's like soft. It's columns. They had a little part at the bottom where they brought the horse and buggies in. It was like a garage retail side. The horse, these old hay down there and stuff. And there's a cow skull. That was cool. And the Gardner Library, where one of the members actually works, we went there and found out that a girl that lived across the river had 3 children that lived in Gardner, had 3 children with her husband, and she drowned one of them in the bathtub, I think, and the other 2 in the river. She got brought to AmHigh, which is in Augusta. It's the biggest mental institution in Maine. It's closed now, 5,000 plus patient graveyard out back. But she was in there right down the river in Augusta, right down the road from Gardner. And her husband got her out, acquitted. They went home and had 3 more kids. She brought those kids to the fucking river and drowned them again in the Kennebec River. Again. Drowned her kids. Drowned 6 kids. So she went to AmHigh, the mental institution. And her husband said, fuck off. He wanted a divorce. So what happened? It gets worse. It gets better. It gets worse. She escapes, right? Swims down the river to the other side and drowns in the same river she drowned her 6 kids in. Sweet karma, I suppose. But found that out from the librarian Jess, who I've had on the show with the Booth Fighters, DJ and Ariel and John. We're going to go see them Saturday night, have some drinks and cocktails and burgers. I love, the hospitality from a lot of people, especially the local ones. It's very easy. As much as I want to go to Connecticut every weekend or even Ohio or whatever, New Hampshire with Nate, Maine is so much closer. And honestly, it's not even that close. It's like an hour drive. But so much love to the Booth Fighters. We're going to see Danny and Lauren Perez, the Radicals. Their podcast is tomorrow at 8. So there will be about 10. Yeah, you're all over the fucking place. So wild. So yeah, man, life's pretty wild. I just love my job. Not easy to say this, but I worked at like a Dunkin'. I was a drive-through dude, and I got much respect. I got gifts a lot. I got tips. I got Stephen King movies. I get handed 5s and 10s. I got 50 for Christmas. I got Stephen King books. I got candles. I got different shit. People say I would make their day, man. I even had little kids saying how they would see me smile and talk and how they appreciated it and made their day. So it's cool. But I'm done doing that. Took a week off with Heather, and I'm starting a new job, cleaning stuff, cleaning houses and stuff, going to places and cleaning offices. So I took a week off to do that. So I'm kind of chilling. This is my Saturday. Tomorrow's my Friday. Saturday. So I don't know why I told you guys that, because I'm tired and buzzing, and I just want to at least get the rest of the show. So 10 more minutes. Let me see. I have a million things to talk about, but once I start talking, I forget. People are logging off as we speak, so I'll call it a night here in a minute. Latrina's definitely not coming on. Next week, we have Heather Harlow on. She's an actress, been in some movies on Tubi that I've been sharing recently, so that'd be cool. Talked to Sarah French recently. It was her birthday yesterday. She wants to come back on. She's filming some stuff now, but she's going to come on a couple of months. So plenty of stuff coming up. We'll have some people coming up. So some actors, some actresses, some directors coming up, film directors, probably some more paranormal people, some eyes coming up. And yeah, it'll be a fun time. Talking to more people. I'm good with questions. I'm not good talking about myself because I hate doing that. But even though I'm good at it in person, just not on camera. Let me see. Any questions? Anything before I go? 4 people. It's running out. Womp, womp, womp. We're going to cut out early. I'm going to load this. I'm probably not even going to load this up. Can't wait. Danny, you're the man. I'll probably load it up because Gwen was on it, actually. I will do that. Danny, I appreciate everything you've done for me. Books, autographs, pictures, calling, same your booking agent, even though you literally book all your own shit. I haven't booked anything for you, and you're getting ahead so far. Get some vampire stuff going on. Hopefully this summer I'll be talking about that. So tune in to Thomas's show in 10 minutes. Thomas Patrick. Tune in to Danny and Lauren's show tomorrow. Creepy Chronicles, man. The best peanut butter and pickles I've ever had. These guys, Red Radical Devil, they sell their own handmade goods. Danny's not a health nut, but Danny's very conscious of what he puts in his body. He'll fast for a while, but he also makes great stuff with ingredients, him and Lauren. So they do that. They sell food. They sell trinkets like cemetery dirt, coffin nails, coffin wood. They make Ouija boards out of coffin wood. They made me 2. I got one at Stephen King's house. But here's one with me, historically haunted. Gravediggers Union. Danny writes and produces, and he sings and directs, and I don't think there's much as Danny doesn't fucking do. Oh, Brandon, appreciate you, man. Like always, thank you for listening to me spiel. I want to get Kirby on or Tony and have you be co-host. I'd love to have you come on. Everything you've done for the show, I'd love to have you talk. So let's do it. Jeremy, I'll be talking to you soon. I'll be on your show. Much love. I appreciate it, Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter. So yeah, man. I'm going to go chill with Heather. We're going to go do our thing. Much love, guys. Tune into Danny's show tomorrow at 8. Tune into Thomas' show tonight at 8. Tune into my show at 7 every fucking Thursday. Sometimes I'm going to go over. Sometimes I am if I have a guest. Like I plan on talking to these actors and actresses a lot. And they're awesome. And they send me their DVDs signed. They send me their pictures signed. They send me different cards. So I appreciate the love when it comes on and they do it. So have a great night. Also, my beautiful girl. She's a sweet girl. Oh, we fucking... during the daytime, we actually get drunk and took a nap and then a real nap after. So that was cool. So much love to her and her beautifulness. Everything she does for me and puts up with me and my love. When you're in the room, I love you. And thank you for being sweet and letting me talk to fucking all these actors and actresses and paranormal people and just having fun. Much love. Much love to everybody. Historically haunted. I'm buzzed. I'm going to go fucking talk to my girl, smoke a joint, relax. We'll see you guys next week. Heather Harlow, I believe. Just tune in, fuckers.